eModels.co.uk. Make something awesome.
Shut up and sit down.
Hello there, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and welcome to part 1 of the eModels build of the Soviet all tank with winter ski. And the kit number on this is 40008, and it's by Miniart, and it's part of their What If series. So we'll have a little quick shifty to see what you get. So you get a nice set of colour instructions in there, giving you all the paint call outs, all your sprue diagrams and your decals, and then really concise building plans of the interior of the tank, all the interior of the sides of the tank, the skis, and then some more paint call outs on the back there. Now we're going to be doing this version up there, okay, with the fella with the boxing gloves and the blades of grass and things like that, and a bit of weathering going on. And I'm going to put this on a little tiny dio as well, just to give it a bit of character. So it's going to sort of be sitting at the top of a little mound, looking mean and moody, with the door open, and a Russian soldier there probably having a sneaky cigarette or whatever. And yeah, so you can have a look at the interior with the door open, but it also just gives it a little bit of character. So that's the instructions, and I can honestly say this is really well molded. Everything seems really crisp from what I'm seeing. So you get your wheel halves, your guns and big boomsticks and all of that lot. You get your side covers, engine detail and transmissions, all the interior seats, skis and what have you. So yeah, all the mechanics for the wheel, the bearings and the ball races, and ammunition is going in, and all sorts of gubbins are in there. And it is a really decent kit. And I've got some paints as well, some weathering stuff to do, snow texture, and a winter weathering set that was kindly supplied by eModels there. So we'll have a little tidy up of the bench, and then we'll come back and we'll make a start, I think, on doing a bit of the engine. Gonna try and probably do an episode for each section, each page even. So there's 10 pages, 10 episodes. I might get more done, but we'll have a go with getting all the engine together. Then we'll get all the interior section sorted out, both halves of that, with all the races and everything. And then obviously we're going to be painting this and doing bits and bobs with it. So I'll probably build my usual sub-assemblies and then go for a bit of a painty poos and get some paint going there. So yeah, I think it's going to be a nice little build. It's different. You know what I'm like. I like to do things a little differently and choose kits that perhaps not everyone and their dog is going to buy. These have got an appeal to them. I've got one in my stash, and yeah, I like the what if idea on things, you know. And yeah, these are quirky little tanks, aren't they? Yeah, so I'm rambling. Let's make a start and get the ball rolling, I think. So pop that over there, grab a set of nips and a bottle of glue, and make a start. So what I'll do is I'll pop a little image just here. Yeah, that's what we're going to be building, this little bad boy, this little ball tank here. Okay, so I'll leave that up in the corner, so that those that are sort of watching, or what's he building, it just gives you an idea of what it is in the corner there. Okay, so I'll leave that in there. Hopefully it's not too distracting. If it is, just type a comment in and I'll just drop it off, or I can just have it appear for a couple of minutes at the beginning of each episode. I'll leave it up for episode 1, and yeah, let's have a look at what we've got. Let's move those just to the side there, and we are looking for C19 over here, so I'll just nip that off. A bit proud of the gate there. And just grab me bits and bobs. CA 25, one of those. And I've got me funky black gloves on as well, eh? God, what are we like? CA3 is that one. Cool, that's tidy, isn't it? Like so. Hyper detail on this is really nice, I must admit. Probably won't be saying that when I've pinged half of it on the floor for the carpet monster, but yeah, hopefully my carpet monster behaves itself and doesn't steal a lot of me bits and bobs. That's what I'm hoping. So I'll just trim that back a little bit more, and then I can sand the rest of that nub off. Try not to cut your finger, Colin. Right, let's okay, so we can start putting some bits and bobs together. Got a wonky finger on my gloves, I keep pinching it. It's doing my yeah, bless it. Nothing worse than a wrinkly glove. Put a little bit of the old extra thin on there. Like so. Bit of the old capillary reaction going on there with the glue, and it just sends it down the seam, scoots it along, and gives you a nice little bond, like so. Let's find the other half of that engine and pop that together as well. Like that. And then we can pop the both halves together like so. Hey. So we can just scoot a little bit extra thin down there. Damn that finger on that glove. It's really, yeah, messing with me now. It's laughing at me. Like that. Yeah. Just like so. a bit along there. Just like that. Right, CA26, let's have a looky-loo. See whether we can find that. 6 is that piece there. And number 5 is over here. Let's make sure that we get that. And a bit, and there it is. BE, right in front of me. Yeah, don't be like Festa. Have you a bit of that? And then we can lose some of those pieces as well. Just nip that off of there. Give them a little sand. Apologies for the motorcycle. Obviously, out and about at the moment. And we'll keep that going on there. Yeah, bang your head on the light colt. That always helps. And we can drop that in there like that, and then we've got the other half that pops up under there. Figure out where that's all gonna go before I decide on putting it all together. Try not to stick it to your glove. Just like that, let that sit just for a minute. That's the one over there. Like that. Just grab that off of there and then make sure we whop the old nubbaroonie off. Put it up the right way first, like so, because the little semicircle there needs to be facing outwards, and then we can have a little look. That's actually part of that, so it's just as well I didn't hack that off. It's actually part of it, so you don't want to go too mad with your nippers straight away. Just have a little pause and keep an eye on it. So that obviously goes along there. It's quite tiny, so bear that in mind. If you're visually challenged, like me, where you wear your glasses, you might just struggle to see some of these smaller parts. So just take your time. Be patient with yourself, and it will come good. We'll just put a little bit of glue along there and then try and get some of this to start adhering. Yeah, it will go, honest. little manifolds just need to rest slightly proud of the engine block, just along there. Just want to get that pipe in its appropriate hole. The gloves I think will be lost in a minute. How's that going? Just need to have a look at it, folks. Yep, it's in there. So there's that little bit of mess. That's better. You will go in. There you go. You're in. Phew. Oh, bang your head again, can't I can go on in a bit because we want to put in some covers and gearbox covers, and yeah, so CA2, get that in like that, and number 17. Like that. 14, 13. Which are over here. Like that. Like so. And number 9, it should be there. Like so. So get some of them sanded. Bob's your uncle. Like so. You're feeling sorry for my sanders yet? Yeah, don't be like Festa. Don't abuse your sanders. Someone somewhere needs to make a care home just for the sanders that Festas have used. Right. Let's get some of these little bits in place, shall we? So we're going to go that way. And by the look of that, that goes on like so. So we'll have a bit of that. Stickage on the corner there. Like that. Whilst that's going, we'll join these two halves together. Apologies for the little plane there. We've got a little airport just over the corner there, just by the RAF base. There's lots of activity going on at the moment over there. I can't say why, but there is. Like so, and that's the cover on. Like that. And then we're going to go in here with that transmission section. Just get that in place. From what I gather, it presses in. Just make sure that I'm doing it right. is correct. Correcte mondo. And it just sits in not too deep. It actually doesn't go in right away, which is what I was trying to do. So yeah, it literally has got just a tiny little notch there, and a little ridge that everything sits against, like that. Is how it goes. Front panel on, and probably put the underneath on first, actually. Get that going. Was a nub. Burke. Yeah, don't be like Festa. There you go. It's another one. Where did that come from? Note to self. Remember that you haven't denubbed a bit. Yeah. Really? Cool. Gonna have that. We want number 13 now, 12, number 13. Like so. And that's going up under there like that. Yeah. Somewhere like so. Like that. Yeah. And then we want number 24, which is over there. Drops in over there, and also in the end of that. Just like so. And again, just nip round some of the edges just to give them a little double check to make sure that the glue's got in. Because don't forget, this has got to be painted. It's got a bit of wear and tear added, so I'm not at this stage worried at all about any glue marks, so to speak, because I'm going to be doing some chipping and paint effects and gubbins going on, so yeah, I'm not fussed about that, if I'm honest. We can start with a bit of the transmission in a minute. Put them bits over there just to the one side, because I'm going to let them two bits dry before they go on the engine, so that'll let me carry on and do this little bit here. So we've got a sub-assembly of gears and pulleys and stuff, so we've got all of that to build. 7 and 8, let's get them two bits in like so. And see what we come up with these. And it's really quite surprising because there's so much detail on this, and I'm curious now as to how much of this we're actually going to see when everything is all buttoned up and together, because yeah, that's why I don't go too hyper on the OCD part of it at this stage, because it's only when you start putting it together that you realise how little of this is actually going to get seen on the finished build. So I've done it myself many a time where I've detailed and detailed and detailed, and then more so on aircraft you do all the cockpit, hyper detail it, and then put the other side of the fuselage on, and yeah, you never see the detail again, and it can be quite heartbreaking sometimes, because you think, I went to all that effort and no one's ever going to see that, but we know it's there, don't we? I suppose that's the thing, we all know that we've done it. Give that a bit of welly like that, and then we do the same on these ones. Apologies for my boiler going, I can't do anything about that, I'm afraid, apart from try to edit it down volume wise when I run this through the suite, but we do need hot water, I'm afraid, and this time of day that I'm filming is unfortunately the time of day that the boiler kicks in, so my bad. Hopefully it's not too distracting for you. Put those bits on like so. We've then got that one. Over there. That one. Over there. So, and see how that little one goes together. And that's got some parts that come up like that, and that comes over like so, and according to that, strange, oh well, that's how they done it. Who am I to rock the boat? I'm just a poor little Festa. Ding dong. That is tiny. That's it, it's gone in now. Maybe a slightly applied little bit of glove on there, but hey, you know, needs must. Let's put number 12 in. And number 10. Just like that. It's all about the big wheel. I don't think they wanted that to come off the sprue though, do you? No. So that'll be getting a bit of deft treatment, I think. I think we can safely say that we're getting there with that. Let's just give them a bit of a dung out with one of those. Just I want to knock the moulding seam off of that wheel, because it's a, what's his name, drive wheel, isn't it? I just wanted to knock those edges off of it a little bit, just yeah. If you use some of that. A bit of that. And then it's looking like that way round. A little bit shaky on the glue there, so I'm going to pause shortly to dissipate that and resume filming when the hands allow me to, I think. They're just beginning to do their thing, so that would probably be a good time to just rest that to one side and come back at it when my hands allow me. Like that, and then that other one goes over the top then. Something like that drops in place, so that's what we think happens with all of that, like that. just like so. Resounding clunk as it all starts to come apart. Really. Yeah, let the hands come back. So that'll leave just the seats and the engine, so we'll come back at that. Right. So we've lost the gloves because my hands were getting a bit sweaty. So we are now on the seats there. So what I'm going to do is do the seats, these little brackets, drop this frame and the exhaust and the little bits and pieces, and hopefully by the end of this episode we'll have these sections joined together and then they can sit off and dry. Alright, so I've got to make two of those, and it is A14 and A12. So we've got to make a pair of them. So there's number 14. Like so, and number 12 right next to it is the footrest. Now this is a little bit delicate, this piece, by the look of it, so just be a bit careful with your nippers there. That's why I've lost me gloves, because my hands were getting a bit sweaty, and also I was struggling a little bit to grip some of the parts. So hopefully you don't mind me not having me gloves on, but it's one of them. The gloves come in handy when you're painting, but a lot of the time I try to build wearing them, but you can't always, because you just can't grip anything. Or I can't anyway, I think I'm just awkward. But plenty of glue underneath there to get this to bite, for me anyway. Just like that. Well, it's probably a fair bit of overkill there with the glue, if I'm honest, but I want them to stick. Apologies for the motorcyclist. He thinks it's a good idea to belt up and down the path on his moped, but you always get one. One there, and one there. Just like that. Slight D-nub. Get rid of that. Bit of glue. And we can just hold that in place until it starts to bite. Like that. Yeah, it's a tad wonky, that one, so I think we need to do a bit of adjustment there on that one. It might be intentionally wonky, though, don't forget, because this is a round tank, so it could be that it's intentionally wonky, but it looks a little bronzed to me. But then, yeah, you know, we'll see. My OCD's kicking in now, I've got to straighten it, so if I need to readjust it I shall at a later time. Okay, well that's A15, so we'll have that. By powers of deduction, that means that A9's on this sprue. What do you reckon? Could be wrong. 7, 8, no, there it is. Right in front of me, sticking out like the proverbial blind cobbler's thumb, is A9. Yeah, have one of them. Let's give that a quick sandykins. And then we've got 2 halves there and a seat, so it's all on the BD sprues now. So we got a number 1 off of there, and there's 4 of these sprues, 4 chairs. So as you do each one, you can drop the sprue to one side, and then you know you've done the components on it, so to speak. So I normally just pop it there on the bench to one side so that I don't keep getting it in the way there. So we've got 2 halves of that going on there. So 1 half is like so. Just like that. Drop the other half on. Like that. There you go. And then you've got the big old seat thing going on there. Have you a load of that, like that, and as you can see, you're getting the seat coming together, just like that. Right, and then that all goes in there, like so. Bosh. So, bit of glue along there. Now we'll just have a little press just to get that plate up underneath. Like that, and we'll put that to one side with the others. At least we know we've done the 2 then, so same process. One of those, a couple of them, and then one of those off of there, and the other one, those. Because you've got 2 of the seats are on these big frames, and then the other 2 seats tuck in the sides, so they haven't got this frame assembly that I'm making. So that'll be why we're doing the 2 like so. So let's give that a scrape, because I want the glue to have a bit of a rough surface to purchase. And then, same as what I did before, one of them on that half there. Seemed to be the way that we done it, and it went together okay. So if it worked once, that means it ain't going to work the second time, doesn't it? Yeah, that's normally what happens. Like that. Splodge. One of those. And again, these will all be sanded once the sub-assemblies and the glue have gone off. I'll come back at them and give them a bit of love and attention. But for the moment, it's assemble, assemble, assemble is what I'm after. And then we can catch up with all of the lipstick and mascara stuff in future episodes. Like that. you've got another chair assembly. This sprue here, yeah, look at that. So we want that piece off of there. Let's cut that proud. Go tight on that one, proud on that one, like that. And that'll be the frame that the engine goes in. We got an exhaust system somewhere as well. Had to be, didn't it? There it is, right in front of me. There you go. Gosh, how could I miss that? Yeah. Okay. Let's get a bit of rid of that nub. Don't want that, do we? Sticking out like a hobo's tooth, isn't it? Bit of that. And then the theory is that we can have some more auxiliary parts. I've got to go on the old engine, so we've got 22 and 23 off of there, that one. So let's find them. I've got the fan belt as well, or drive belt, whatever you want to call it, so we'll get that and all. Have you a bit of that oil filter and a badly moulded bit. So make sure that we get the right bit there and don't throw away the actual model piece. And yeah, wouldn't be the first time I've done that, would it? So I don't need that bit. And on that one, it's keep that and get rid of that. Like that. Pew. Let's find the engine, because that's gone off now. That's had plenty of time to dry. And we are going upside down and dropping a piece in there, which is that tiny piece there. Looks like a fuel filter of some kind. So we'll just get the old, like that. Ba 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 ba. There you go, just in like that. Okay. So that's those two pieces in, and then like that. That's a little bit more engine detail in then. It's going right up where the canister is over there. So let's just make sure we're going in the right spot, and it says along there, and lo and behold, there is a little notch for it. Just pretty much where that part is there. It will go on, preferably not stuck to Festa's thumb, but he'll go in. That's what we want. A little dab of glue. Just to bring her home, because she sits just on the back there of that little mechanism. And it's a strange little fit, but it does go. Like that. Probably a bit straighter, but you get what I mean. And then we want the drive belts to go on, and that comes over that way from there to there. Big pulley, like so. Just like that is what we want. Right, and that's the engine going on. And I think we are quite close to being able to mount the engine into its little cradle, I think. And then we'll call that episode done. So we're here now. So that's where I wanted to finish. So I think we are on target. And let's make sure we've got this the correct way around, with the notches that way. Yeah, so that's that. And we can start sussing out the way that that's mounted. Transmission all goes over there, so yeah, we're kind of going along them lines there, like that. Right. So that's kind of what we want. So the aim now is to try and get all of that gubbins together. So I think we might go gearbox end first, just to be on the safe side, just to get that in. That'd be what I reckon, around about there. It's fiddly, but she'll go about there. So let's put a little bit of glue on there, which is the thicker white cap to me of glue, because it's a bit gloopier than the regular stuff, the extra thin. And for me it just gives you that little bit more stodginess about it, which then will let you grab some extra thin in and whop it along there. But first of all, we'll put a bit of glue to get it to start sticking, and then we'll come back at it with the extra thin, and that will then suck some of the glue into the joint as well as the extra thin. That's the theory anyway. Like that. Bosh, straight in. So yeah, that went a little better than I thought it would. To be honest. So I think bit of the old engine fitting. Okay, now we want a bit of extra fin, just like that, and that is the engine and transmission in its frame. Quite chuffed with that. We add that to it later pile. I'm going to let all of this dry off now, because we want that to do its thing. I think that's a good place to stop there, and we can resume on part 2, where we can come back at it and get some more of the interior sorted out, which is going to be all of these drive gears, additional frame sections to go in, and the engine to go in on that, and that'll be that little sub-assembly ready to go then. So in the meantime, pop along to eModels, me sponsor, eModels.co.uk. Pop along there, grab yourself some paints and bits and bobs. Obviously with the current situation there may be slight delays in orders getting sent out, so they will email you when stuff is being dispatched just to confirm it's on its way. So with the current situation, just bear that in mind, give them a little bit of time to process things, because everyone's having to adapt, and until then, keep watching the build videos on eModels. Pop over and tune in on a Monday to see myself, Fox, Chris and Ted on the eModels Monday stream, little live show that we do each week. Look out for the other builders as well on the eModels channel, on the YouTubes. You've got Ted doing his Titanic at the moment, Fox is going to be doing his Millennium Falcon build, you've got Nevbo doing his motorbike, and you've got Chris doing his vintage car. So until then, pop along, say hello to the guys at eModels, feel free to send James as many cakes as you like. You'll thank me for that, and I look forward to seeing you all in part 2. Bye bye for now.